Hey, good morning. Amber Goodrich here with Yourself Fit. It is week 4, day 2 of your Mindset Movement Challenge. And today is all about the difference between reasons and excuses and trying to navigate our excuses instead of using them to stop progress altogether. I thought this one it was a good day for a video because I kind of want to explain myself so that I get my point across. So reasons and excuses seem incredibly similar on the surface. The reasons are defined to be like a cause or an explanation or justification for an action or inaction, and excuses are defined to be something where you seek or defend to justify. And those seem very similar, but they're actually incredibly different ideas. So I want to talk about the difference between reasons and excuses and how honestly, most of us do not have legitimate reasons for not doing the things that we need to do. They're just excuses. So trying to turn those excuses into something that's no longer hindering progress. So like reasons are fair and logical justifications for not being able to do something that we intended on doing. So things like, I am very sick, right? I can't work out today because I'm very sick. Now, you have to be a little bit careful because I'm very sick. This can quickly turn into an excuse when you're not actually all that sick. You're like, I have a cough, so I can't do anything, right? So very sick is like, I'm, body aches and I clearly have fevers and I shouldn't be working my body really because it's already working hard to fend off whatever it's fending off. So like, I'm very sick. That's a legitimate reason. But within that reason, you can still make healthy choices to move yourself, move towards progress still, right? So like, even though you're very sick, you're not going to sit down and eat a dozen donuts and a bag of Cheetos, right? Like you're going to make nourishing choices for your body to try to help it fight stuff and then still move towards a healthier you, even in that like state of sickness, right? Another legitimate excuse for not working out. I just not working out as like the thing that we're not doing. Is like my leg is broken. I can't work out today because my leg is broken. But similar to I'm very sick, like, okay, yeah, that's a legitimate excuse for not getting like full body workout in, but you can still do other things to move towards a healthier. You can still work on rest and recovery. You can still work on nourishing yourself. Well, there's a lot of different elements to health that you can work on. So yes, my leg is broken, so I can't work out, but I can still make better choices in terms of my nutrition, right? So reasons are like logical justifications, but they're creating space for you to like have creative workarounds for things that happen in your life so that you can still pursue progress, right? Like I'm not going to deny that we all have hardships and challenges that we have to overcome, but it's when we're using excuses not to overcome those hardships and challenges where we stop making progress altogether. Okay? So like reasons allow you to still navigate. They allow you to like change your approach and accept that something happened and then accommodate that something happened and still get results, right? So you're accepting fault, you're taking accountability, and then you're following up those reasons with actions so that you can still get results and move towards, make progress towards the original goal. Excuses, on the other hand, they stop progress altogether. They kill all your potential. It's like excuses, you're looking for ways to absolve yourself from doing what you need to do, right? It's like you're taking the responsibility away from yourself. You're trying to be immune of the sins of not following through. And fault is when you're making excuses, you're deflecting fault and you're not taking accountability, and as a result of that, you don't get results, right? So reasons are, yes, this is my current situation, I'm going to find ways to navigate them so I can still make progress. And excuses are like, well, Amber, I'm going to get it together. I just want to wait until I'm more organized, or I just don't have time, or I'm not motivated, or I'm too tired. Like excuses are things can logically be overcome if you put in a little bit of effort. And so you can still, like, instead of trying to halt your progress, you can still make progress, but you're just making excuses, right? And the honest truth is that very few of us have legitimate reasons for not doing the things that we know we need to be doing. So today, what I want you to do is take a minute to identify the main excuses in your life. Like choose something that you're supposed to, that you should be doing, but you're not doing it, and identify the excuses of why you're not doing it, and then find ways to navigate those excuses. Okay, so turn those excuses around. All right, like me, for example, I'll give you a personal example. I let fear stop me from pursuing most of my goals. That's always been I am a very fear-driven person. And well, fear-driven is no, fear-halted person, right? I fear change. I fear failure. I have a lot of fear within me. And I don't use fear to my advantage, which is my mistake. Instead, I use it as an excuse. So for me, for example, I'm not making progress on a couple of my goals because I fear what would happen if it doesn't go well, or if I fail at it, right? So today I'm going to sit down and I'm going to talk about, okay, what am I fearing and how can I navigate that so I can still make progress towards my own personal goals? Because right now, my fear of failure is halting all progress in certain areas of my life. And that's just, it's just an excuse. Okay. So pick some excuses that you make where I'm too tired, or the weather's not nice, or I'm just not motivated, or, well, I was just going to wait until, this piece, then that piece, and all those pieces are together. Like that one in particular, well, it's just not the right time. Let me tell you, there's no good time to start, right? There's no best time to start. You got to start now. You just got to do it, because you're always going to be busy. We're always going to have a lot going on. There's always going to be challenges. So just start now. Anyway, take a minute to evaluate your excuses and try to navigate them so that you have ways to kind of, fight yourself in those moments when you're starting to make excuses for yourself, because you should not be absolving yourself from your responsibilities, or at least you shouldn't be attempting to absolve yourself from your responsibilities. Right? Yes, we all have hardships, and I'm not denying that, but figuring out a way to navigate it when those, when hard things pop up, that's going to be key to success in any aspect of life. So today, navigate your excuses. Okay. Until next time, you guys, eat more, eat well, eat happy. Bye.